Hey guys, it's Willing Away and welcome back to more AI the Somnium Files. Last we left off, we went to go get Iris food because she was hungry. God. Remember that sound that played?
It was bubbly.
Oh yeah, 89 escaped. Pewter! I love that man.
Mama?
No! Pewter.
It's loading.
I have that song stuck in my head.
I know. I don't want to.
There's a stranger.
Oh.
Disposable chops. Oh. Why are they like all in like a circle though?
They didn't want to model all that.
I know, I was like, you can tell by like the 1, 2.
They're like, if we add 2 or 3 on the top, it'll be good enough.
Yeah. Money on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
What the hell?
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Probably like poison or fish sauce.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
Never mind.
Mayumi's juice.
Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
None of us can figure out what that sauce is. Aiba, scan it. Some menu on the table.
DNA test it real quick. Check out the mop and the TV. Oh, in the
Hey,
cat.
Date! I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car.
What?
Wanna watch?
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Oda's always begging to watch something on the TV.
With Date. Like,
Tate.
lucky cat statue.
Meow. Meow.
It sounds so like
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow?
Aw.
Guess I'll have good luck.
Thank God Oda didn't do it. Bookshelf. It's got stickers on the side of it.
Nothing else.
Date, a Martian.
Really?
Interesting. This
That's
is
just a stool.
It's a round chair.
check out the mop.
Table. A bigger out on the wall.
Date, you're drooling.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Oh God.
Or the autographs.
Menus right on the wall.
Oh, that's Payashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
What?
Who?
Is that everybody's signature?
Mop, mop,
Oh.
mop, 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 mop.
Okay. It's a mop.
Bucket, sorry.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Oh my God.
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Oh no.
Like this?
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
That's so bad. Bucket.
I guess
Sure.
Iris did kick the bucket.
In one of our timelines. Family photo. Is there anything on this side that's interesting? It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year's wrong. This is old. Old calendar on the wall.
No, really?
Well, same
Date,
cushion.
wanna have a pillow fight?
Aw.
Tessa, not in the store, please.
And what you gonna do?
Small sitting cushion. Low table.
Check the baby seat.
Nothing but a window. Baby seat.
Down. Yeah, right there.
Oh no, I'm scared. Kids
Look,
chair.
a chair for baby goats.
Oh,
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
It's a kid.
I would. Oh, it's a kid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just realized it's a kid. I think that's it. Right? Oh wait, what's this? It says good luck. Oh. Swinging door. No reference to like a cowboy. Cordless
Ring
phone.
ring. Who's on the phone?
Who
Your
cares?
dad.
Oh.
Ooh.
Let's Oda's cooking in the kitchen. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah, my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure, my treat, Date.
I know he hasn't done anything wrong in this timeline. I just don't like him. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Sleeping?
He means sleeping.
Oh.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
Oh my god.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
Oda's gonna
I know he's gonna
die.
put some. he's
I'm
gonna
on an
put
investigation,
mayonnaise
and
juices
she
with
wouldn't
mold.
No,
let me go.
no. With mamas?
With mold.
Oh.
You don't have mama's juices.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Where's Renju?
Why would he know?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before.
Well, I mean, he ran
I don't
away with
know.
a fugitive, so I think everybody's looking for him now. You're still looking for that guy?
Oh my.
As if he hasn't done anything wrong and just left of his own volition. Iris is sitting in front of me. You've been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
What?
Yeah.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
What's usual?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Oh.
Is
That's
that a
not
compliment?
I know.
You're embarrassing me.
Oh my god, his eyes got like big.
Well,
Not as
Ota
cute as
appears
Momo's.
to have taken it as a compliment.
It gives me food poisoning.
But it keeps me skinny.
I have to throw up afterwards.
But Iris's resurrection.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Jesus? Sorry.
Hold it.
Second coming.
What do you mean coming back to life?
Said tell Oda about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
This is such a wild timeline.
Right.
And this was your
Tessa-
first one?
Yeah.
Right?
I was like, damn.
Oh, the doctor's online.
That's ominous.
Could you just imagine a doctor? Alright, time to play the Switch. About the parallel world.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this?
A parallel world is just a world where something different happens. Isn't that easy? It's like, imagine... Okay.
Well,
Should could explain it.
oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Oh.
Anything?
No, Date!
Anything.
Whoa,
Your heart
whoa.
rate is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1,
God.
2, 3, shoot.
What should I throw? Can I win this?
Yeah, I think I might have.
Hold on, can I save?
Bro, okay.
I want to win.
Why?
I want to win. Scissors.
Shoot.
Fuck!
Yay,
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
that doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
Can I reload?
So I get my prize.
Do you want to see what the prize is first?
Fine.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money. Instead,
Yeah?
can you pet my head
Yeah, let's
Let's leave.
and say Iris is a cutie cutie?
You want this?
The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
Oda's gonna have a fucking aneurysm in the back.
Fine. Iris is a cutie.
No. Put your heart into it.
Iris is a cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I've never seen this.
Oh my god. I repeated the whole thing while petting Iris on the head. Cutie.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
What did they do in yours?
I don't remember. I mean, we
Rewind
can,
time, do it now!
Yeah.
I do not have that functionality.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
And we'll keep it as what we got.
Parallel world, huh?
Cutie.
Can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist.
Absolutely.
Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
Don't know that one, but I do know the Mandela.
You don't know
Or the
Booba
100
Kiki?
million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
It's the shapes. Which shape is more Booba? Which shape is more Kiki? Do you want me to draw for you real quick?
What?
Here.
Oh, okay.
I'll draw Booba real quick. Or
Whoa.
let me
What
draw
are you gonna
Booba
draw?
real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw two shapes, and you tell me.
No,
Oh, give me a piece of paper then.
not.
You know what? Never mind. I'll use this piece of trash you got.
Okay.
So you tell me which one is more Booba and which one is more Kiki to you.
Well, Boba, Kiki.
Exactly. It's like the shape, the edges.
Oh.
Like how you can look at like two
Sounds
cats.
really interesting, Tessa.
One might look more Booba, one might look more Kiki. Like a black cat might be more Kiki, and an orange cat would be Booba.
Well, I think we call black cats Kiki because of Kiki's delivery service.
But even
But even then, yeah. What's the 100 million balls then?
I think you can go to the log and it'll explain. I don't know that one off the top of my head.
Or the 100 million balls. Balls.
Booba. It might even show like a picture of Booba and Kiki.
What's this one? Eater Island?
Eat her up.
It better not. Wait. Both countries claim this island as their territory. An island located in western. Okay. Shikotan. Alright. Oh. Shoot. Oh. Oh god, I'm losing it.
Maybe there is no Booba, no Kiki. Or the 100 million balls.
Few
Whatever it
eggs.
She might explain it, maybe.
Hopefully. Let's see. Or we can always look it up.
I know some urban legends like that.
Oh my god, Oda.
The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the
Oh, yeah.
story of two sisters.
They'll explain everything. You just gotta talk to them.
I've heard people talking about it. The 100 million balls?
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here.
Oh, is it like there's 100 million balls of like space rock and we just happen to get the perfect one with the perfect amount of everything to be created?
Or like putting Earth into a bag of like 100 million balls. The chances of you,
Pulling Earth is so unlikely.
yeah, something like that.
If things were even slightly different,
We'd all die.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of
wouldn't
that might
exist.
not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low.
Would we be born or wouldn't we technically be created because it would be a ton of like evolution throughout time?
My brain.
Sorry.
And yet, here we are.
100 million balls?
Yeah.
Imagine a box full of ping
Yeah,
pong
there we
balls,
go.
labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly. The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes,
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
I love her faces.
The Booba Kiki effect.
Dante, look at this picture.
I just pulled up. Oh, you literally did it exactly like that.
That's what it is.
Pulled up a picture on your phone.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki?
Well, the reason I think you would call the spiky one Kiki and you'd call the round one Booba is because if you look at the lettering of each word, Booba is more round and flat and very not as much. But if you look at Kiki, it's up, down, up, down.
Yeah, but also tonally
Believe
Kiki.
it or not, 98% of people
sharp.
asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird?
Face.
In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other.
Yeah, but it's a ton of things working together to create that. If you did any other name, then it'd be a lot more different.
Yeah, but
It applies universally across languages and cultures.
See?
It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
yeah, it's just cognition and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I like this game, because it'll go into these random little things, and then I'll go to my classes and
Like
learn,
worshipping the
Booba
sun and the
Kiki, and I'm
sea.
I know that!
brr.
Or thinking
But
that
you
the
can't
mother
say
is
anything,
soft
otherwise
and
they
the
know where
father
you
is
got it.
jagged.
So you're just like,
Well, they wouldn't know, but
that the mother is soft and the father is. Damn!
Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective,
You're getting so
universal,
happy
and
they mentioned
impersonal
that.
nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated,
But they're all connected.
but underground, they're all
That's
connected.
the same as, not aspen trees. It might be aspen trees. There's a certain tree in the United States that, spreads over, hundreds of miles, and they're all connected by their roots. So, if one goes down, it can kill the whole.
that's crazy.
So, there's a virus going around that if it infects the trees, it can kill them all.
But I was tweaking out about if you like this game but don't like the kind of bullshit of the sync.
Oh, yeah.
Zero Escape does escape rooms logically,
Oh, my God! Give it to me!
and it has similar concepts like the unconscious.
Unconscious mind.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think that is kind of the, the collective unconscious is just, yeah. There's all things throughout our evolution process that we picked up and stays in there. Like, hunter versus prey mindsets. We all usually have, a collective unconscious of stuff we notice or do that comes from way before us.
Yeah. And there's also things for your perception called the Gestalt principles, which are certain that. Yeah, it's.
Get into it. What is it?
No, I can't. But it's
I can't geek out.
There's certain rules that a lot of people
Follow.
unconsciously
Unconsciously or consciously?
unconsciously.
Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds.
In a way.
So if you follow the roots,
You get to another bamboo stalk.
yeah, something like that.
I like. Oh.
Sorry.
It's I like bamboo. I remember when I went to the bamboo forest. You went to one too, right?
Mhm.
They're so
Pretty sure
pretty.
it's the same one.
They're
Yeah.
pretty though.
Yummy.
Oh. I know a lot of people are taking photos of the bamboo, but there were graves there.
Oh.
And their graves are pretty. Or they're headstones. One looked like a shrine. And I was I like that. I don't know if they're graves.
Do you know
or
Nelson
just
Mandela?
random organized stones. But usually stones aren't organized unless they're graves. Mandela?
Well, yeah. The former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
How do you know that?
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Probably a different Mandela.
That's the Mandela effect.
That's just people not knowing which Mandela is dead.
Bernstein Bears.
That makes sense. Not knowing stuff. But this is just a simple, they thought it was a different Mandela.
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
So the human conscious, I mean...
I think they might actually talk about the
There are
bears.
lots of examples. Like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings.
We grew up watching that.
Papa Bear, Brother Bear.
Or people
Mama Bear,
remembering that
Sister
Kennedy
Bear.
was assassinated in a 4-seat car.
What? He was. Right? The 2 seats were the drivers. Or was it like the... Are they talking about the old seats where it's like all connected, so technically it's not 4 seats?
But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
What the fuck? Wait.
What the?
No, yeah, that makes sense. Because it was the 2 drivers, and then there was somebody sitting in front of him that also got hit by the bullet when it bounced off his head, and it hit him right in the back and the spine. I think. You can see it because I watched a video where, yeah, the bullet hit him, and then something broke off, and the bullet went sideways into the person in front of him.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
No, I just remember that because there was somebody sitting in front of him, so it would make sense.
Unicycle.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being
Electric-
black.
Oh, Pikachu.
It wasn't?
It never was! I don't know why people... Stop!
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little
Like
things.
Fruit of the Loom.
Fruit of the Loom did have...
Yeah,
At
it
one
was
point,
found.
it got proven that it did at some point, and they tried to fucking
Yes,
bury
it
that
is.
shit. Probably because it got them popular.
Yeah, probably if people were still talking about it.
And they were like, oh my god, we have this one image back in, like, who knows how, when we gotta hide this. And they buried it, but somebody fucking dug it up.
The Mandela effect is everywhere.
No shit, humans have awful memory.
Why do you think that is?
Because humans have awful memory, why do you think we don't use witness testimony anymore?
Where it's not as not as strong as it used to be.
What? Witness testimony is not taken anymore because we've been able to show that it is a lot of, like...
I thought it was still like at least listened to.
It's listened to, but
like
it's
I'm
not...
saying, it's
you
not-
can't use
yeah.
it in court. That can't be your only evidence.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's also what is it? What's the word when it's like only a coincidence? Circumstantial.
Yeah, it's circumstantial evidence. Because
Anyways.
they did the guy who wanted to test it, it was back in like 19-something in a college thing. It was like full of men, and there was a guy teaching, and he had 2 students like stage something, so they both got up and they started like fighting. One pulled out a gun and shot the other one. Not anywhere, like missed his shot, but shot the other one. And then when he went to all the other students who witnessed it and asked them to like recap it, like what did you see, who did it, you know, like
So-
that kind of stuff, barely, like less than half of them could get it right, if even people did get it right. Because I mean, you're thrown in such a high tense scenario that you don't remember stuff, which is why if you ever look at, like, I think it's possibly police training and stuff like that, when you're asked to identify a witness, you go top down. So like hair, shirt, pants, shoes. You barely describe like the face and stuff like that because you're not going to know it, but you'll know the other factors unless they change.
Because
Also-
those memories are from parallel worlds?
I think if you describe the face, you're more likely to get the incorrect.
Oh yeah, because that's another thing that somebody did. They described a face, but it was somebody who had been to the train station like 3 hours earlier before the thing ever happened. But because the person saw their face, they thought it was that person. They put that face on that person. You can look it up. It's in my criminal justice book.
I literally just read something in that about my
That
social cognition
would
class.
explain it, I guess.
We're just over here like,
Just,
minds. Two sisters?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it, but she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went.
Did. Went to a parallel world, probably.
But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, "When did you go outside?" But her mom says, "What are you talking about? She went shopping with me." B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Yeah, it's like the branches of a tree. Each path diverges into multiple. And once you go down a path, you can't go back.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
I know, that's always so... I never like...
Don't do anything else.
What?
Don't click anything else, because I think that,
Oh, moves it?
yeah.
No, what is it? I never, like, there's always people, like, talking about, like, walking down the tree branch, you know? And, like, looking back and wondering if I had taken a different path, where would I be now? And I'm like, I always hate that! You know?
Yeah.
I know, it's like, I don't know what I want to have lost, you know? The lost friend.
There's this kid.
Speaking of
A.
lost.
He's in elementary school.
Okay.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki.
Mizuki.
One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What the fuck?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
You can put it back in.
Yeah.
The nerves were still connected, but
You can put it back in then.
Mhm.
That's what they'll just do.
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do.
So you
Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
I mean, like, some people that does happen. As long as it's not, like...
That genuinely terrifies me. So I'm like, oh my god, and it's gonna fall out, and then what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna, like, pass out. My eyeball's just still hanging.
Well, I mean, the good thing about it is if it's still connected, you're not going to be bleeding a lot.
No, but yeah.
Because your eye just sits there in your socket, and the only thing keeping it there is your eyelids.
Okay.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't
God,
say
I would
anything
drop that
about it.
friend.
He's a psychopath.
And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home.
Alright. Let's see.
The story only gets weirder from here.
Are you serious?
What? Oh, the eye?
The kid's eyes fall out.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there.
He died because his eyes fell out.
A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki.
God, that'd be so weird. Someone came up to you and asked you about a student who never existed.
They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's sad. Like, imagine leaving your friend behind.
That's what I think.
So does that mean Suzuki's in a world without his friend? And they're both trying to find each other?
Well, the thing that always confuses me about parallel world is that, like, we assume that they're ongoing without us, but we're in it. So when we, or is that a world without us? But then if it okay, so like if we jumped into that world that originally never had us but has no Suzuki either, how do the teachers know you? You know, it's like, so did you replace yourself? I think
Yeah.
the other game, the Zero Escape series, they answer that kind of
Can
question.
I ask the lost friend question again? Or oh,
Yeah, no. But they
Couldn't Suzuki
talk
just
about
be an
that.
imaginary
I
friend
think
or
you have the
something?
loud headphone.
I do. And it's I think my
I
ears bleed.
can't hear with yours.
Oh.
It's like, it's quiet.
That's
No,
something about
A
your
was really
eardrums.
serious about remembering Suzuki.
Hey, I'm here for a ton of music for a short time, not a long time. What do you think I learned ASL?
Huh?
I knew this was gonna happen.
I've prepared.
It is weird.
It is
And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's
to
such a
school,
thing
you
as a
bitch.
dislocated eye.
Yeah.
It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
I could hear you like
This
hating,
is
like cringing.
stressing me out. My
Ota is
eyes, I
correct.
feel them. I feel so
Dislocated
heavy.
eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
The weirdest thing is if it did fall out and the nerve was still connected,
Oh,
you'd
no.
still be looking.
Stop.
So you would just permanently be looking at the ground and be swaying.
Ooh, motion sickness.
You're gonna like throw up.
At least like
As long as
I've
none
got
of the
glasses,
nerves or
so if
blood
they
vessels
pop
were
out.
damaged,
Yeah, see?
there are usually no
Boink.
lasting negative effects either.
So you
But
can
that
just
doesn't
push
prove
it back
his
in.
Suzuki exists.
Would you do that for me? Would you
Well,
put my eyes back
I
in for me?
guess not.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
What else would I do? Just leave him there?
Listen, if that happened to you, I'm calling somebody.
Oh
I'm
my
not
god,
doing
you'd
it.
let me just have my eyes hanging?
I'd be like
Like I would, okay.
sit them down.
My initial thing is I would try to put it in if I knew how, or if it was like a simple thing. If I couldn't, then I would just kind of like cover the eye so you can't see, and then call somebody.
What do you put it in a Ziploc bag, but like don't close it all the way?
So you don't cut off the nerve?
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you do?
Or you don't put tension on it, cause like
I think-
I'm assuming
hold
like
on.
nerves are very like fragile. Like I
Maybe the falling motion would just rip it off anyways.
stop. Ooh.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Otherwise, like, how are we gonna know?
You know, I can dislocate my arm. I can dislocate my knee. That's fine. That's fine. It's like pictures.
Oh.
What?
You, if your eye does pop out of its socket, you should never try to place it back into the eye.
Why not?
Instead, you should contact as soon as possible and have someone else drive you. Okay.
But what if it's like both eyes? Then how are you supposed to like, bro?
What?
I'm stressing out. Like, both your eyes are dangling.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to look for your phone and then?
No, somebody else should be there. Or,
But if you're
oh my god, if you're alone. Ah.
Okay. We should probably
Just pick up
focus.
your eyes and start directing them like little,
Alright.
like a phone.
Like you're filming something.
Let's see.
Let's continue. I don't want to continue with the eyeballs. Oh, summarize. No, I'm kidding.
The spatial temporal man.
yeah, it's sort of like a common
How
experience.
do you know if your eye is dislocated? Hey, buddy, I think you know.
But look at the mirror. Well, one of them at least. Okay. Yeah.
Are they talking, wait, dislocated eyes or dislocated lens? What's a dislocated lens?
Implant. Clear.
Oh, we're not talking about.
Okay. Anyways, no. Enough. I'm like,
Stop it!
please.
A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before.
Silent Hill.
Isekai.
Oh.
And most of
hit
them
by a
describe seeing the
truck.
same person.
Oh.
The spatial temporal
Oh,
man.
is it that guy that people said, like, oh, you see this man in your dreams?
He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work
Oh.
clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world.
That's not that bad, though. That seems nice, though.
It's getting late. I don't want to think about a spatial temporal man. Please.
Well, no, I think that's nice if, like, he's not really. He's just there to help you get back to your reality. Could you imagine being there alone, though, and having to find your way back? If you think about it, it's nicer to have somebody with you.
He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Like, it just seems nice. There's, like, a lot of worse things you could experience in your dream world than a man trying to be like, okay, let's lead you. Yeah, let's lead you back to your reality.
What about the others? I guess anything
What about
else is
others?
fine.
So, this elementary school kid,
Oh,
let's call him
Lord.
C.
What's with all the
He
C's,
goes
A's,
to
and B's?
school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
That sounds
Lots of
good.
random shit.
But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
Okay.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
And his house is just in where the school would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Still doesn't make sense. Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like
And
this.
this is about the sister
Like
shit.
being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you.
That would be terrifying. Going, like, being able to go into the future and then realizing that you're a missing person, but not knowing how you went missing.
Yeah, because not only would you have, quote unquote, missed a year of your life doing shit, they'd be like, where were you? I don't know. You're insane. Lock 'em up. Like, you're fucked. you're fucked.
Oh yeah, like just automatically being teleported 1 year into the future, you can't go back.
Yeah, like you miss a year.
But also, would that
And
mean you're
also-
younger, or like, are you now a year older
I'd assume
without?
you're the same age because you're.
That would actually be
transported.
cool.
I don't know.
You look down at your
Who
phone,
wouldn't?
but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Gosh.
Sounds scary.
Sounds
There's
scary.
more, too.
No Shovel Forge.
Like this town where everyone is Japanese,
Oh, okay.
but they're speaking a completely different language. And all
Oh,
the
that'd be the
signs and
equivalent of,
magazines and
like,
stuff have different
A
letters.
town full of like Americans, but they're not speaking English.
America.
And it's not like Korea or China.
Yeah, and it's not like French or no.
It's the Japan we know, but the
So it's like-
language is different.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's like you're in
Like, it's-
America, but they're speaking a different English,
Like a completely different language. You don't know anything about.
but it's still English.
To them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the scary thing. It's like, you're like, what? Have you seen those videos of like what it sounds like for people speaking English around people who don't know English?
Yeah, but all I can think of is the Mario and Luigi, like sound clips.
Oh.
They're little like Italian babble
Yeah. And like the little, what is it, pixel games or whatever?
in like the
The
Mario and
DS.
Luigi,
Yeah.
DS games and stuff.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Not like that though.
Summarize.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing
Maybe
about
in
this stuff
another
on the internet.
universe.
Mm.
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey,
He can't have his own interests.
I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
I was laughing mid-yawn there.
If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
No, let me talk about the conspiracy.
Now, where's that omelet rice?
Yeah, no. She's
Oh.
starving. She's
Sorry, I
Done.
left it on the stove for like an hour. I would have brought the dish over. He didn't make any for himself.
I mean, he probably ate.
Oh, he laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
I found a new love for eggs, so when I was in Japan before, I obviously didn't have any.
Oh,
omelet
that
rice.
sucks.
And
That
I mean,
sucks,
it's always
dude.
looked good, so now I'm really sad I want them.
That's the worst, is like when you hated something while you were visiting somewhere else and now you like are actually fine with it now and you want to go back and try it all. Thankfully I didn't have that and I ate everything they
I
gave
would
me.
just worry about the consistency.
It's definitely watery.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a
But also
texture.
like rice and egg. Yummy.
Yeah, it was good. I think I had something similar to it. Definitely not like the exact, but it was definitely.
I want to go to the Pom Pom Pudding Cafe
Oh my god.
and eat everything. Like one of
I'm
those.
still sad I never visited like an actual cafe,
Well, I'm
like
just saying.
like a maid cafe type thing. Like
Oh, I went to one.
I know
We went to, but it was like
nobody wanted to go with me, and I ain't going in alone.
no, it was like in an alleyway. Though it was
Dude,
not like a large.
No, we were
establish.
at like a busy street, and there was so many girls in like maid outfits handing out flyers. I still have my flyer from when they gave it to me.
I've got a bunch of like random.
My favorite thing in that area was the arcade, though, the 8-story arcade. But the stairs were on like the outside on the side of the building, and all wrapped up in like wire. So it felt like I was like, it felt so like creepy. I was like, this is how I die. Like someone's gonna push me against the fence and it's just gonna break. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful.
I love her
Oh,
eyeshadow.
what happened? Not the fucking socks with heels.
Leave her alone. Maybe it's not a sock. Maybe it's like part of the shoe. Like it's a.
Is she okay?
I'm gonna die, Date.
I like how Date is like, what the fuck?
Tessa, are you okay?
I felt a tremor. Sorry. Why are you laughing?
I'm fine.
Just that.
My hand slipped. Let's eat.
I dislocated my thumb. Hold on. Alright, let's continue.
Okay, I'm good.
Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. Before long,
Thanks for the food.
Mayumi enters the kitchen.
Witch!
I was just totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad.
What about your
He taught
mom?
me well.
Is your mom the cook? Paid for the
They
food
both-
and stood to go.
I assume.
Let's get going,
Naomi
Iris.
did shopping.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back soon.
The store's not even open.
No.
What?
Come back soon.
Oh, Oda's sitting next to Iris. Iris is sitting in front of me.
Yeah. Where's your spoon? Did you?
What?
She dropped her fucking spoon.
Oh,
Did she pick it
Sunfish
up?
Pocket, Ikumi, or Cold Warage. Or Cold Warage?
Whoa. Anyways.
Cold storage. Anyways, this is where we're gonna end this one. Next video, we're probably gonna go off to the cold storage warehouse. But yeah. Alright, remember, if you like this one, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.